Construction is underway at the former Holy Rosary School. We're checking in with the Mercy Center for Women to see how things are going.
Parts of the Gulf Coast prepare for the worst as a hurricane and a tropical storm barrel towards them.
We spoke to people down at the Bayfront participating in an annual poker run. We'll tell you about this year's turnout.
In high definition from your news leader, this is Jet 24 Action News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Brian Wilk. A nearby school will soon get a new look and will help women and children in need. Demolition is underway at the former Holy Rosary School. Star Bodie joins us now in the control room with more on how the process is going for the Mercy Center for Women. Hi, Star.
Hi, Brian. It may not look like it just yet, but soon enough, this former school building will give women a place to stay and help them prepare for their future ahead. Transformation is underway on East 28th Street. This comes after COVID-19 put a halt on demolition at the former Holy Rosary School.
Once we were able to start working again, the guys got right back in here, started demolition of the entire building, which we're coming pretty much to a close now.
The project will cost $2.5 million, and the money will come from philanthropic support for the Mercy Center and grant funding. The major expansion will help provide transitional housing for women and children in need. The center reached an agreement with Holy Rosary School. 13 old classrooms are being renovated into a living space with bedrooms and bathrooms.
What we have been doing, because the building is an older building, is we had to clean out the asbestos and the lead from the facility.
The former school will also consist of a Dress for Success area that is meant for women when they are looking for jobs. While demolition is still underway, the project manager tells us there are still hardships to overcome during the pandemic.
We're waiting on some what they call MEPs, which is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, to be approved by building inspection underwriters. So right now we're at a small standstill.
The new living space will also feature a thrift store and a food pantry near each client's apartments. Now, the Mercy Center for Women hope to have this Dress for Success Center open by early October. They also want to have the building completed by 2021 of December. Brian?
Thank you, Star. It's another double-digit increase for COVID-19 numbers in Erie County. The Department of Health reporting 13 new positive cases, bringing the total number to 1,296. Across the Commonwealth, the Pennsylvania Department of Health reports 619 additional positive cases, bringing the statewide total to over 129,000. There were 2 new deaths reported, bringing that total to 7,578. Crawford County reports 186 cases. Warren County, 26 cases, 1 new case reported. Chautauqua County still reporting 286 cases tonight. And Ashtabula County reports 2 new cases. They have a total of 594 cases. A hurricane and a tropical storm are barreling towards the Gulf Coast, all within 48 hours of each other. Now, this comes on the same week Louisiana is set to mark the somber 15-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. As Britt Conway reports, this is a rare weather event, and residents are not taking any chances.
A 1-2 punch, the Gulf Coast bracing for 2 storms. All that constant rain raising concerns for coastal flooding, storm surge, and isolated tornadoes.
The first 72 hours is on you, and that is because the second storm comes in so close that there may not be much of a window when we can fly search and rescue helicopters.
The growing threat has residents stocking up, preparing for power outages and evacuations.
They need to make sure, like the governor said, that they're taking action now. That window is closing quickly.
Hurricane Marco will be the first to make landfall. Forecasters say it's expected to hit Louisiana by Monday, and authorities are gearing up. Sandbags and generators are being delivered across the state, and nearly 200 floodgates are closed. And the pandemic isn't making it any easier.
Because of safety concerns associated with the pandemic, congregate sheltering will be a last resort. for people who need to evacuate.
Meanwhile, 48 hours later, Tropical Storm Laura is also expected to strengthen to a hurricane and make landfall in Louisiana on Wednesday.
It is possible that there could be some spots within the state that will be measuring rainfall in 1 to 2 feet instead of in just inches.
Forecasters say 2 storms hitting the Gulf Coast is a rare occurrence. It's only happened twice in recorded history, once in 1933 and then again in 1959. Britt Conway, Fox.
You might need to find a different way to get to work. PennDOT will begin another paving project beginning this Friday. The paving project will take place at the 6N interchange on Interstate 90, at which time the interchange will be closed. Traffic will be rerouted to routes 20 and 215. The project is expected to be completed by late November. The 6th annual Erie Poker Run came to a close today. Chelsea Swift has more on this weekend's turnout.
The 6th annual Erie Poker Run bringing people together for 3 days of boating on Lake Erie. The primary course being a 110-mile ride to Dunkirk and back. One participant saying events like this keep him sane.
This is like the last freedom that's available to us, and it's very important to us. This is just our outlet to be normal, have a good time, forget about COVID for a little while, and all come together as friends outside where it's safe.
Participant Vance Hagen adding the water wasn't too rough this weekend, but he says what really makes the event are the people who come out to support the poker run.
The community here is just amazing. They come out in huge numbers every year to support us and come down and check out the boats and just hang out. This community is awesome. The people here are great.
One family traveling all the way from Seattle for this year's poker run, they say it was worth the trip.
It's great to get out with the family. It's been crazy for the last 2.5, 3 months, and this is one of the only poker runs that was open this whole summer.
Jason Moe's wife Lori Moe saying they were excited to use their boats, 2 of the fastest boats from the poker run.
Yeah, yesterday we went up to Dunkirk in our outer limits that's behind us in the SC46 outer limits called Hurry Up.
Chelsea Swift, Jet 24 Action News.
Coming up on Jet 24 Action News at 11, valuable on-the-job training. A pop-up vendor was in town today and folks got to enjoy brunch and beer. That's after Craig's forecast. Hey, Craig.
Hi, Brian. So the